Well, Beth, I understand you have an update for us on several new models.
That's right, John. 4 of them, actually, including one most people probably haven't heard of. But first we'll start with something that is more familiar, from Ford of Europe. Now, last year we reported on the upmarket cousin to the Merkur XR4 Ti. That's the German-built Merkur already sold here. The cousin is called the Scorpio in Europe and was designed to compete with Audi and BMW. Now Ford will be selling the Scorpio here too, and it'll still be called the Scorpio. Power will most likely come from a 2.9-liter V6 that Ford is already using in its U.S.-built pickup trucks. Like most of the big-name German sedans it'll compete against, the Scorpio should have anti-skid brakes as standard. It'll use a Lucas Girling Ford system instead of the Tevez system that's used on the Continentals. We'll see the Merkur Scorpio in 1987.5 with a no-option price tag of about $23,000. There's also been a lot of talk about a four-wheel drive Merkur XR4 Ti for the U.S. Now, this car is on sale in Europe, but I don't think we'll see it at all. What we may see is a Scorpio with four-wheel drive, since the Scorpio was designed with that in mind anyway. And that Merkur model will be easier to market with the extra cost of the four-wheel drive equipment. Now, our next vehicle is a new four-wheel drive import that's probably unfamiliar to most people. It's from Austria, and we'll see it on sale here this summer. It's called the Pinzgauer, a multi-purpose vehicle that was originally designed for Swiss military use. The Pinzgauer has a VW-built 2.4-liter six-cylinder turbo diesel. Now, that's the same engine used in some Volvo sedans. For the American market, the Pinzgauer will have air conditioning, automatic transmission, a self-leveling suspension, and it'll also have a lofty price, $50,000. Now, that must make it the ultimate in off-road entertainment.
Well, that is very expensive.
Well, it just goes to prove, John, that you can sell almost anything in this country. And on to our final subject, which is a little different from the rest since it is really just a concept vehicle, and that means we probably won't see it in the showrooms. It's a Pontiac minivan. Now, Pontiac's been talking about a minivan for a long time, but they won't introduce anything to compete with the current generation of minivans. This concept vehicle, called the Transport, does give us an idea of what they could offer in the future. Inside, there's enough show car gadgetry to wow all the 12-year-olds. But on the serious side, there's space efficiency combined with good aerodynamics and an all-new, all-aluminum 2.9-liter V6 that's turbocharged. And judging by that kind of development, John, it's a pretty good bet we'll be hearing more about these Pontiac minivans.
Well, you be sure to keep us up to date. Thanks, Beth.